Hazardous Hedgehogs will take you on a journey to discover everything you need to know about the environment, science, and recycling. In England, we throw away 11.4 million tonnes of waste each year, which is enough rubbish to fill the largest lake in England within 8 months. There are 2 types of waste that leave your house: recyclable waste and non-recyclable waste. The non-recyclable waste goes into black bin bags and usually goes to landfill. The recycling lorry collects all types of things, from cardboard and paper to foil, glass, tins and cans, clothing, batteries, plastics, and even food waste. Different councils collect different items. After the recycling lorry has collected from all the houses, it goes to a waste transfer station to be offloaded. It is very noisy there. The workers have to wear ear protectors and reflective stripes on their overalls so they can be seen. Throughout the Hazardous Hedgehogs course, you'll get to try some on. The lorry goes onto a platform called a weighbridge. This can measure the amount of recycling which has been collected on that load. The workers open up the lorry's doors and sweep out the cardboard and other items from the back of the lorry into a great big pile. Some of the lorries have a button which tips all of the waste out automatically. A noisy JCB pushes the mixed metals and plastics onto a conveyor belt. The conveyor belt leads to a huge machine which has a magnet. This can separate the plastics from the metals. Once separated, they go to a different machine called a compactor. This is where all of the air is compressed out of the items and they are squished into a big square bundle. This makes it easier to transport later. These metals have been compacted and baled. They'll be sent to a different company to be turned back into reusable cans. During the Hazardous Hedgehogs course, you'll find out where things come from and how they are made. You will also get to make some new things using items which you would usually throw away, including pencil cases, secrets boxes, name badges, cut mats and much more. There are other types of waste which do not go into your bin and you may not even know about. For example, electricity, water and sewage. Some people may live in the country and have a sewage tanker to take away their poo. We'll find out what happens when you pull the flush at home and where the dirty water goes to be recycled into new clean water that can be used. We've talked a lot about recycling and different rubbish we get rid of at home, but what about in a factory or where somebody works? In a factory, everything that is made will have a waste, and some wastes will be very difficult to get rid of. This is called hazardous waste. Even making something like ice cream will produce a hazardous waste. Do you know why? If it were to get into a river where fish were living, then the fish would not be able to breathe the oxygen from the water. This is because the fat from the cream floats and forms a layer that acts like a lid on top of the water and stops oxygen from getting in. Any tankers or trucks carrying hazardous or dangerous materials must have a special label on them, just in case the things inside them leak. If a vehicle is carrying a hazardous substance, it will have an orange board on the front and back of the truck. Sometimes there will be a hazard warning diamond. This tells the police and fire brigade what to do in an emergency and how to control the hazardous substance. These are some common hazard warning diamonds that you might see on the back of a lorry. Flammable, toxic, corrosive, danger to the environment. You'll get the opportunity to make your own name badge using a hazard warning sign. There'll be lots of opportunities for you to learn about the different topics on the Hazardous Hedgehogs course. You'll be able to make beautiful jewellery by reusing wrapping paper and even make your own volcano explosion. Now you've learnt a little bit about the recycling process and how different wastes can impact the environment around us. We look forward to taking you on an extensive journey with Hazardous Hedgehogs.